Hi there, my name's Henry Olson and I want to welcome you to this beginner guitar masterclass. Now, if you're tired of searching through YouTube to only find lessons that are too hard for you or that aren't structured and you just don't know which way to go next and you're looking for a step-by-step structured class, this is exactly what you're going to be getting here. I'm going to take you by the hand, step by step and note by note, and I'm going to teach you everything that you're going to need to know in order to play guitar with ease. We're going to be learning songs. I have PDF files for all of those songs. I also have what's called a play-along feature. So after I taught you the song, you're going to be able to watch that play-along, download the PDF, and play along with me. This way, learning is going to be totally effective for you. We're also going to be learning blues basics. I'm going to be showing you the basics of soloing. I'm going to be teaching you how to read tablatures. I'm going to be teaching you all about different guitars and the gear that goes along with the guitars, different strings, capos, slides, all that good stuff. So this masterclass is really going to give you everything that you're going to need to know in order to really make serious progress and have a lot of fun on the guitar, okay? The course also comes with a 42-page chord book. So that way everything I teach you is going to be in one place. So you're going to be able to download that chord book and really have a beautiful place that you can always come to find what you're looking for and to make that fast progress with ease. So I really have a lot of experience teaching online and also with real one-on-one students. I teach, I've taught thousands of hours one-on-one so far as well. So I'm a very experienced teacher and I'm very, very confident that this course is exactly what you need to make that progress that you so badly have been wanting to make. So without resisting, join this course and I'm sure you will not regret it. Feel free to contact me anytime within the course. I'm also always here to help you out. All right, my name's Henry Olson. I can't wait to help you reach the next step in your guitar journey. All right, see you on the inside. Take it easy. Bye-bye. Alrighty, so welcome to this lesson. In this lesson, I'm going to be teaching you just the basic language that you're going to need to know when learning the guitar. So let's just get right into it, and then you're going to see this is going to make a lot of sense in upcoming lessons. So the first thing that we need to know is that these here are the frets. So this is the first fret, the second fret, the third fret, and so on. So the first fret ends as soon as I pass this little fret pin here. You see that? So as soon as I pass it, I'm on to the second fret. All right, so that's probably pretty logical for you, but just in case, I have to explain these things. So the first fret, second fret, third fret, and so on. Then you see we have the strings. Now, of course, that's very obvious, but what you have to know about the strings is that we count them in a certain way. So it's a little bit counterintuitive, as are a couple of things on the guitar. It's not as easy as the piano. It's not as beautifully laid out and just logical to understand. But without getting into that, so what you need to know is that we count the strings on the guitar from the bottom up. So that means this is going to be the first string, this is going to be the second string, third string, fourth string, fifth, sixth. Okay, so normally the kind of intuitive thing would be to count this one as the first one, and I have a lot of students that kind of struggle with that at the beginning. So you're going to have to kind of really force yourself to count from the bottom up, okay? And the reason that's important is that if I tell you put your finger on the third string, you're going to have to know that I'm talking about this string and not this string, because we were counting from here, it would be 1, 2, 3. Now on the guitar, that is the 1, 2, 3, fourth string, okay? So that's just something that you're going to have to put to memory and just know that that is just how the language about the guitar works, okay? So one more thing that I have to teach you is your fingers. So this is your first finger, number 1. This is your second finger, number 2, number 3, number 4. That is important because in the chord charts that we're going to be learning, and also if I ever tell you, put your first finger on the 3rd fret, first string, you're going to take your first finger, you're going to put it on the 3rd string and on the 1st fret, okay? So you're going to have to know that this is your 1st fret, that this is your 3rd string, and that this is your first finger. Now I hope that's not confusing you. Maybe rewatch this one time if it's too much information at once. But that's about it for now. So this is just kind of the basic language that we use when we're talking about the guitar. And it's also what you will always see in chord charts. So anytime you see the number 3, it means that you're using your ring finger. If you see the number 4, it means that you're using your pinky. And I'm going to be explaining that in more detail in upcoming lessons as well, of course. Okay, so now you understand kind of the basic language that we use when we talk about the guitar. Let's move on now and apply what we learned to our first chord. All right, I'll see you in the next lesson. Thanks for joining me. See you there. Bye-bye. All right, so before we can do anything on the guitar, of course, we have to get into tune. So I'm going to explain to you how to get into tune and what to look for when you're buying a tuner. So first of all, let's talk about the right tuner to get and what to kind of look for, just the basics. So there's really 2 possibilities in my mind. The first one is the most simple, the cheapest, kind of the easiest one, but not the best one. So that is your cell phone. So you can just go to your app store, type in guitar tuner, and you will find a free guitar tuner that you can download on your phone and use to tune. Now that does work well, but it's not as accurate as a clip-on tuner, which is my favorite thing to use. So why do I like the clip-on tuner? Well, there's a couple of reasons. The first one is it's much more accurate. And the second reason is that once I clip it onto my guitar, what it does is it actually senses the vibration directly from the instrument and it tells me what note is being played. The cell phone relies on a microphone. So that means if you're somewhere where there's children running around, or if your husband or wife starts to yell at you because you're not doing your chores, or whatever reason, you will pick up that noise and you won't be able to tune, okay? So with the clip-on tuner, no matter what's going on around you, you will always be able to tune since it's picking up the vibrations, okay? So I highly recommend getting one of these clip-on tuners. This is a Korg clip-on tuner, and I recommend Korg just because it's what I have experience with. So they make good tuners. It always works. I love it. Okay? Okay. So now let's talk about literally getting your guitar into tune. So there's a couple of things that you're going to have to kind of look out for. The first thing is, of course, what notes you are going to be tuning your tuning pegs to. And what I want to do now is give you this little riddle so you'll have an easy time remembering it. Okay? So it goes like this. Elephants and donkeys grow big ears. Okay? So elephants and donkeys grow big ears. All right. So what I want you to do now is just kind of visualize that just for a second, just so it can kind of really stick as a visual image in your head because you won't forget it. So just try to plant that visual image of elephants and donkeys with big ears and you'll always remember it. Okay? So one more time. Elephants and donkeys grow big ears. Okay? So that means that we're going to be tuning the 6th string to the note E, the 5th string to the note A, the 4th string to the note G, D. See, even I'm getting confused here. E, A, D, G, B, E. Okay? Elephants and donkeys grow big ears. All right? Okay. So that's about that for as far as what note you're going to be tuning to. The next thing that you're going to have to kind of know is what direction to turn the tuning pegs in order to either raise or lower the pitch of the note. Okay? And there's an easy way to remember that. So what I like to tell my students is that from your perspective, so from where you sit when you're looking at the pegs, the top ones, if you turn them counterclockwise, you're raising the pitch. Okay? So the top ones, if you turn counterclockwise, you're raising the pitch. And the bottom ones, if you turn counterclockwise, you're lowering the pitch. Okay? So just kind of try to remember like that, and most of all, just play around with it a little bit. Twist them, listen to see what's happening with the tone, with the tonal difference, just so you can get a feeling for whether you're raising the notes or lowering them. Okay, so one more time, top ones counterclockwise, you're raising them, and in the bottom, counterclockwise, you are lowering them. Okay? All right. So let's now get into the close-up, and what I'm going to show you is exactly how to use a tuner to tune your guitar. Okay, so I'm going to have my guitar slightly out of tune, and we are going to be tuning it together. All right, I'll see you in the close-up in just a second. See you there. Bye-bye. Alrighty, so welcome to the close-up. So as I said, we are going to be doing elephants and donkeys grow big ears. So E, A, D, G, B, E. I'm starting off on my E now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the note, and you can hear I'm letting the note ring. I'm not stopping it from ringing. Okay, so I'm playing the note, letting it ring, and now I can see that it's low. So what I want is for that little arrow there to go up to the middle. Okay, and you can see it's lower than the middle. So that means I'm going to turn counterclockwise while the note's ringing, and slowly. You're not going to do a major turn. You're just going to do a slow turn, just kind of with feeling. Okay, and now you see I went a little bit too high. So I'm going to go down just a little bit. And now you can see it's stopping in the middle. So that is perfect. One other thing that I want to point out here is that now you can see I have the note E. There's nothing in front of the E or behind it. Let me just show you this really quickly. So now you see there's an E with a little B sign after it. And that sign, that little B after the E, means that it's a flattened E. So that means it's lower than the note E. And I don't want that. Okay, so anytime you see the note that you're trying to tune to and a little sign either in front of it or behind it, it's not the note you want. You want the pure one. Okay, so I'm going to go up now. Oh, I turned the wrong one. Go up. Okay, now you see that little note's gone. And now I have a pure E. Okay. Let's do our... okay, now you can see there's a B with that little B there. Okay. So A, B, that means I'm too high. Okay, so I need to go from B down to A. So I'm just going to go down, and now you can see the A appears, and I'm going to go down a little bit more, and now we are in the middle. Okay, let's do D. You can see the note D is here, but I'm still low, so I'm going to go upwards with it. Okay, G, a little bit low. We're going to go up. And let me just show you what happens if you go over the G. See that little sign now? That means we have a G sharp. So that means we're a half step above G and we have to go down. So with the E sign, we had the E with the little b, and the B means that it's flat, that it's lower, and that we have to go higher. And here with the G, you see this other sign here, and that means that we're too high, so we have to go lower, okay? So I'm going to go down now. Oh, sorry, I was turning the wrong one. It's hard to talk and tune and think about these things at the same time. So I'm at the D, now we're on the G sharp, we're going to go down to the G. See that? Now I have a pure G, B next, nice and in the middle, and then the last one is E. You can see it's a little bit high, we're going to go down. Okay, and now I'm just going to retest it one last time. So I'm going to play the E string, the low E string, perfect, the A string, perfect, the D string, perfect, G, B, E. And you can see there's no sharps or no flats. So that's exactly what we're going for, okay? So I really hope that this makes sense and that you're able to get your guitar into tune using this video. All right, let's move on to the next lesson now, where I'm going to be showing you all kinds of different cool things. All right, I'll see you there. Bye-bye.